overtime. It was the same score for a really long time. Cleveland keeps it going.
Yeah, quick, easy. Browns, Giants, done. Both teams fighting for a playoff spot, even though, oddly enough, one was 9-4, the other one was 5-8. Browns a chance to get to 10 wins for the first time in 13 years, just the second time in 25 years. Now the Giants, they've had 4th and 2. Giants are going for it. Wayne Gallman stopped short of the first down deep in their own end. Turned it over on downs. Giants, first team to turn it over on downs twice in the red zone in the first half since 2006. Later in the second, Mayfield, Jarvis Landry, he comes in. That guy's found his game. Baker Mayfield, 17 of 19, 172 yards, 2 touchdowns in the first half. It's 13-3 lead. Mayfield, well, you know what? Let's go more. This team's going to make the playoffs, which they've done once in the last 13 years. Rashad Higgins, that's a gain of 20. Later in the drive, Nick Chubb, damn good dog. Looks like he may bounce that outside. Nope, sticks his head in there, gets between the tackles, scores. It's 20-3, and the final score is 20-6. No touchdowns for Colt McCoy.
Tim Hasselbeck joins us now for his Sunday night analysis. And as always, with the warning, if somebody better comes to the podium, you're out. We'll cut you off in mid-sentence. It's a thing. Baker Mayfield, John just described, made some really nice throws. Looked like he had a lot of time as well. What impressed you about his performance?
Well, he definitely played well. He definitely had some good protection, Kenny. You're right about that. He just looks comfortable and really playing probably the best football of his career right now. It's just a decisiveness, kind of this assuredness that he has in the zone. And look, I just think that he's playing good football right now because what they are doing offensively fits him. And I think Kevin Stefanski, you know, in terms of what he likes to do schematically, it's a nice little pairing, and it's something I think we're seeing, you know, kind of this Browns team play better in the back half of the season with everything in terms of how the offseason went.
Tim, a comprehensive opening answer, but that's just the start of things. John's going to call another highlight, and we'll be right back to you.
Chiefs in New Orleans. Drew Brees, he has all kinds of NFL career passing records, and Patrick Mahomes will break them all. Mahomes 5-3 as a starter against Super Bowl quarterbacks that won the game, but he hasn't played Brees yet, so you never know. Brees, he got off to just a horrendous start for him. That one's picked by L'Jarius Sneed. Brees struggled to start the game. Missed on his first 6 pass attempts. Never had done that before. The Chiefs turned it into a touchdown. And then later in the first, that's one of them Dr. Pepper scholarship passes over there from Mahomes to Travis Kelce. 600 career reception. Only 2 Chiefs have ever hit that number. The other one, also a tight end, Tony Gonzalez. 14-zip, 20 seconds left in the half. They punted away to Marcus Robinson. I guess I'll pick it up. Now I got to run away from the guys in black shirts, but they're like ninjas.
Oh, boy.
And that ball's free. We're scrambling for it. Get on it for a touchdown, and no. Out the back of the end zone. That is a safety. Craig Robertson. Alex Anzalone can't quite get on. Look at him, bless his heart. He's got to be the sickest man in America. But instead of being tied at 14, it's 14-9. Chiefs still have the lead. Third quarter, Brees. Looking, and decides maybe I can't get it all. Latavius Murray, okay, I'll get it all. Just give me the ball, I'll make the play. Saints don't make the 2-point conversion, but they do have the lead. 15-14, don't go for 2. Later in the third, Chiefs 2nd and goal. They rediscover their offense here. Mahomes, McCole, Hardeman, great catch. And this is your buy time. Guys coming after you. The sideline's right there. Next gen, 28.7 catch probability after he was just 4 yards from being out of bounds. 100% Chiefs took the lead. Fourth quarter, 2nd and 9 for the Chiefs. Mahomes, incomplete, looking for Robinson. During the play, Cameron Jordan called for unnecessary roughness. And you got the second guy there. Second personal foul, ejected from the game. Get out, you're bad. Marcus Davenport's in. They're going to go right at the 2s. Little option play there. Mahomes to Le'Veon Bell, 12-yard score. That's how they used to do it down there in the triple option in the Big 8 and the like. Chiefs go up 29-15 after the 2-point conversion. Saints close the gap to 7. Handoff, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, the fine rookie. That's not what they want to see here. He is down after the play. Got to be hobbled off. Chiefs say injuries to the hip and leg, but x-rays were negative after the game. Certainly they'll re-examine him, learn more on that Monday or later in the week. It's 32-22 after a field goal. Will Jordan Humphrey hauls in a touchdown pass. 3-point game, Chiefs. They don't need points here. What they need to do is run the clock out. First down, and then they get more because Bell got a face mask there. His head stayed on, which was good. And the Chiefs are going to be 13-1 after a 32-29 win. The Chiefs improve. We've hit 13 wins in 14 games, tied with the 2011 Packers, 98 Broncos, 1990 49ers for the best start through the first 14 games of a season by the defending Super Bowl champ. The Packers, by the way, their one loss to KC. Among those three teams that started 13-1, only the 98 Broncos went on to repeat as Super Bowl champs. Now, a word from Patrick.
You got to be able to win games in this league. I mean, that's it at the end of the day. I mean, it looks cool and it feels awesome to win by 20, 30 points. But when you have a team that can find a way to win with their offense, the defense, and special teams every single game and find a way to win no matter what the score is, those are the teams that make runs at the end of the year.
You know, you figured this one would be close. I mean, it's a good football team. So they're coming off a loss, so you knew you were going to get their best shot. Like we have with most of the teams that have played us. I mean, they've bear down and given us what they've got. So I'm proud of our guys for staying mentally strong and working through everything.
At this point, I mean, listen, every game's so important. Down the stretch, everybody's battling something, and everybody's fighting to get out on the field and put together our best effort, in order to help our team win and, advance our playoff status. And right now, the most important thing is getting our next win so we can officially win the division. And then we'll worry about the next one after that. But as far as I'm concerned, we have a one-game season, and that's this coming Friday night.
Heard from Drew Brees, has the highest career completion percentage in NFL history. Struggled his return Sunday, completed just 44% of his throws. Third lowest rate in a game in his career, his lowest since 2006 against the Giants. That's just un-Brees-like.
True. Tim's back with us now. I'm a fan of that play, Mahomes, that quick little forward pitch. But we're going to talk about Brees. When we heard he had 11 ribs broken, we're all like, do we even have 11 ribs? That's a lot to come back from. John pointed out he throws 3 touchdowns, but his percentage was way off from what we're used to. What did you make of his return?
Yeah, I think he looked like a player, Kenny, that was playing through something, which is what he just said in that sound there about, what guys are dealing with this time of year. Now, most guys aren't dealing with, 11 broken ribs. And it just looked like a guy that was fighting through it and hadn't played in a while. And I know that they talked about him getting the reps during the week, but it was uncharacteristic. Here's a 2nd and 5 play. The coverage is deep. This ball should be checked down to Latavius Murray. It's something that Brees, usually does in his sleep. Probably picks up the first down. Instead, ball's thrown into traffic, and he's fortunate it's not picked off. And we saw this one in the highlight. He's trying to get the ball to Emmanuel Sanders. Sanders ends up getting doubled, and so Brees sees it late, kind of confused by it, tries to regrip, kind of reset and get the ball outside, but he's late with it because of that, and now all of a sudden the ball's picked off because it's late and inside. And then on this one here, he's trying to, he's facing too deep, he's trying to throw the ball down the middle, just stares down Jared Cook, who's running down the middle of the field. It brings the backside safety, Tyrann Mathieu, into play, and so he just looked like a guy that hadn't played in a while. Looked like a guy that was coming off of an injury. And look, it's probably a good thing for the Saints to have him have that game now rather than in the postseason, but it certainly was a difference in the football game today.
Tim, don't go anywhere unless you got more important business than us. We have one more for you to comment on. December 20, 2020, a day that will live in Eliminator League infamy. Jets and the Rams. Rams heavily favored this one, 17.5. First quarter, scoreless. Jets are coming. Sam Darnold for Ty Johnson out in the flat. Nobody home. 18-yard score. Jets out of the gate, 7-0. All right, second quarter, same score. Rams are punting. They're trying to punt anyway. JT Hassel is all over it, blocks the punt. Lamar Jackson, remember, he gave up the touchdown in that Raider game, makes a big play, recovers it. The nice block by Hassel getting in. Jets would tack on a field goal. They lead it 10-0. All right, later in the second, Jared Goff. The fake pitch rolling out, throws to wrong guy, Bryce Hall. Going the other way. Takes it to the Rams 22. Rams stiffen up. Jets add another field goal. It's 13-0. Third quarter now. We got a 13-3 game. Rams trying to get back in this thing. Darnold for Chris Herndon. He's doing more damage. 22 yards. Later in the drive, 4th and goal. Less than a yard away. Frank Gore. He's been around. Bangs his way in. It's 20-3. Gore, 100th career touchdown. 25th player all time for that. 20 ticks left in the third. Rams are down 13. Robert Woods gets it on the reverse. He's going places. 40 yards down the sideline. Clock runs out from the quarter, so we move to the fourth. Second and goal, Goff for Tyler Higbee. He's open. 3-yard score. Rams are down by just 6 points. 106 to go. Jets up by 3. Braden Mann back to punt. Launches that thing. It's Sybil Webster back at the 23 on the sideline. He looks like he's going all the way, but Mann's in the way. The punter makes the touchdown-saving tackle, just throws his body at him. Game-saving tackle for the Jets, but the Rams have nice field position. 4 minutes to go in the game. 3rd and 4 from the 37. It's Goff for Cam Akers. Incomplete. Now 4th and 4. Goff sees something. Gerald Everett, but it's knocked away by Marcus May. May gets back in time, just there to get his hand on it. So under 2 to go, or just over 2 to go, rather. Jets got a 3rd and 6. No timeouts left for the Rams, and this is big. They can run out the clock if they hit. Darnold, Gore, first down. The Jets, for the first time all season, get to take victory formation. Darnold to the knee. Jets to the winning side of things. They've finally done it. They win it 23-20. Let's hear from Coach.
I'm just happy for our guys. I mean, they've done such a great job of how they've worked. You know, been through a lot of adversity. You know, it's been too long for us to even remember what a win feels like almost. It's great to see those guys that excited.
There's a large segment of the fan base that wanted you guys to lose out and get the number 1 pick. What do you say to those fans?
Hey, our job is to try to go out and win every week.
This loss will demoralize us only as much as we allow it to. It's going to be embarrassing, sick to your stomach about it, but we do have 2 games left, and we've got to find a way to respond and rebound on a short week. You know, not really a short week, but this week as we get ready for the Seahawks. But that was very humbling, and it's going to be humbling, but we're going to move forward, and that's exactly what we'll do. That's all I know how to do.
All right, New York was a huge underdog in this one, pulls off this upset in L.A. Since the 16-game schedule was introduced in 1978, they are the 6th team to win after being 17-point or more underdogs. Going even deeper, New York's upset historic for just how bad they've been entering the game. New York's win was the largest upset by a team entering a game 0-10 or worse in the Pro Football Championship era, John. And back with Tim, you heard Coach McVay talking about this being an embarrassing loss, but they got to figure out a way to get over it. I mean, they got Seattle this coming game for the right to win the whole or the division, rather, if they were to pull it off. Seattle can wrap it up with that. What happened to the Rams? I mean, they were like the trendy team in the last several weeks.
Yeah, and I think rightfully so. And it was interesting to hear McVay characterized it as embarrassing. And, quite frankly, it looked like a team that maybe wasn't ready to play. Kind of a bit of human nature. Even heard McVay talk about it looked like a team. You hear coaches talk about trap games. It looked like a team that knew that they were playing some pretty good football, getting a little bit of love, some more important games on the horizon, and really just didn't come out and play, until it was kind of too late and they dug themselves enough of a hole they couldn't come back from.
Yeah, they were actually an extra point away from taking the lead, but had that touchdown late called back because of a hold. Tim will join us later for more analysis on the 1A Eastern Sports Center.
Still to come on this program. Sooners in a shootout. A thriller. Kyler Murray, Jalen Hurts. They learned from quarterbacking down there in Norman, Oklahoma. How the Cardinals narrowly escaped the Eagles. Come on. And Kyler Murray, 2018, gave way to Jalen Hurts, 2019 in Norman. J.C. Watts, Danny Bradley also wore number 1 and were really good for the Sooners, but that's old school. Cardinals and first of his career, remarkably, now has a TD catch in all 17 seasons in his career, tied for the second most with a TD catch in NFL history in terms of seasons. Jalen Hurts, right back at you. Greg Ward Jr.'s got it. Hurts threw 3 touchdown passes in the first half, making his second start, won the first one, energized the team as Coach Peterson wanted. 26-20 Eagles were down at the break. Into the third. Murray in the red zone. That's a bad hiccup right there. Intercepted in the end zone by Marcus Epps. First red zone interception of the season for Murray. Hurts He's not afraid to run it as well. Tuck it, go, fights through, drags himself into the end zone. That's a good lunge right there. He's the first Cat with 500 passing yards and 150 rushing yards in his first 2 career starts. We're tied at 26 after a failed PAT. Fourth quarter, 3rd and 8 from the 16. Murray finds DeAndre Hopkins, and Hop gets plenty. Got his man on skates. He goes for 40. Murray then hits Hopkins again. Sometimes the best players just make the best plays. 33-26. I mean, this is a great catch, and gets himself into the end zone. Asked about it after the game. Tell me.
For holding it and falling on that touchdown, it looked like you already knew that you had it. At what point in the play did you know?
As soon as it touched, like these fingers, as soon as it touched them.
Which catch do you think was better, yours or Larry's?
Well, shoot, I'm gonna have to go Larry, man. That dude like 10 years older than me. I hope I can do that at 40 something. I mean 30 something.
So it's a compliment, but there was some ageism in there from him. 30 seconds to play, Eagles down 7. Hurts fumbles, but he'll just pick it up. Dallas Goedert's got along the sideline. Gain of 14, clutch play. 2 seconds left. They tried one Hail Mary, didn't work. They got 2 seconds left, so Hurts again heaves. And fill thine horn. No. Cardinals are going to win at 33-26. Now let's hear from Boomer and Sooner.
We just stuck it out. Stayed down, and kept fighting. I mean, obviously, like you said, we felt like we made it a little closer than it had to be. It's a great team over there. They got great players. They played well game today. So we stuck it out. We got the win. It obviously feels good to win.
Left money on the table, missed opportunities, and self-inflicted wounds. And I could care less to hear any of the young stuff, second start stuff, rookie stuff. We have a standard we want to play to. I personally have a standard I want to play to, and you just got to find a way to get it done.
All right, it wasn't 28-3, but the Falcons did have a good lead on Tom Brady again on Sunday. Brady in the Bucs going to make a play in the corner there. Oh, hangs on, gets the feet in. Falcons are up 14-0. They're down for the Bucs. No scorer from their side. Brady's taken down by Neesman. Now, from 2015 to 2019, the Bucs were 7-36 off my count when facing a halftime deficit. They have Tom Brady now down 17-0 at the break. All right, now it's a 17-7 game. Falcons 2nd and 8. Ryan, remember that catch from Ridley earlier? This time on the other side, keeps the feet in. Falcons are working at 1st and goal. Ryan for Hayden Hurst. And it's 24-7. They're pulling off. But here come Brady and the Bucs. 2nd and 10. Brady moving around. Scrambling for Mike Evans. Got the ball inside the 5. Now it's 2nd and goal. Brady for Chris Godwin. Quick little slant. Second guy in that. Nice little package there. Bucs cut it as 24-14. Now 1st and 10 from the 45. Brady for Evans, incomplete. We got flags. Another look. A.J. Terrell, the rookie, grabbing the face mask of Evans. In fact, they called a couple fouls here. Face mask and pass interference on the same play. Egregious. Bucs in the red zone. Brady, Leonard Fournette into the pig pile, and it's 24-21. After a pair of field goals from each side, it's 27-24. Bucs are down. Brady for Cameron Brate. Good ball up the middle. Bucs are moving it. From the Falcons 46 now, a few plays later. Brady going for that guy, Antonio Brown. Open and in. First touchdown as a Buccaneer. And the Bucs are into the lead. It's 31-27. Falcons trying to stay in it. 3rd and 12. Ryan has Devin White all up in his life. Bucs force the Falcons to punt. The Falcons will get it back now. 2nd and 10. They're backed up. Ryan conks into his own lineman. I've fallen and I can't get up. The Buccaneers come back to win this thing. 31-27.
Bears and Vikings. Somebody will have virtually no playoff hopes after this game, and the other one will have a slight chance. Second quarter, Bears lead 10-7. Mitchell Trubisky still the man. Wild card material here because the Packers are division champs. Trubisky stopped just short there on 3rd and 2 from the 8, but he gets a first down and ready to 3rd and goal. David Montgomery, somebody you can pound him a couple of times. He's in there finally. Purple grass. Bears take a 17-7 lead. Third quarter, Minis down 10. Dalvin Cook, big day. 24 carries, 132 yards. Gets down inside the 5. We should let him finish off the drive. He's done some good work there. That's his 15th rushing touchdown of the season, and the Vikings close it to 20-17. Later in the third, Montgomery again. He carried it 32 times, 146 yards, 2 touchdowns. Career day for him. Vikes, well, they get the ball back. Got to follow that up. Kirk Cousins. Justin Jefferson, he's going to be in the Twin Cities for a long time. 26-yard gain for the rookie. 5th reception on Sunday right there. 70 catches, breaking Randy Moss's franchise rookie record. He finished the day with 8 for 104 yards. Vikes, after a field goal, down 10. In the 4th, same numbers on the board. Cousins, Tyler Conklin runs it in. Oh, that's a Minnesota nice play right there. Vikings, 30-27. Down just 3. 3 to go. Bears, 3rd and goal at the 7. Got to get points out of this one. Oh, Mitchie 6 points, throws it, and it is intercepted by Cameron Dantzler. Mitch, that is a pick at a poor place and a poor time. You don't want to turn it over there. Ensuing Vikes drive 4th and 1 from the 29. Cousins fakes the handoff and throws. Yeah, nothing there. Brent Urban, the guy that put pressure on. He's pleased with his body of work in this one. Bears get a field goal. Now they got to defend one more. 5 seconds left. Cousins launches it, and it is going to be bounced around, tipped, and picked off. Sherrick McManus has got it. Bears win it 33-27. They are now 7-7. The Vikes are 6-8. So the race to the final 2 spots, down to 4 ball clubs we got to worry about here. Bucks and Cards are in at the moment. With the Bears and Vikes, they're lurking. Tampa, the easiest road to clinch a playoff spot with 1 more win. Arizona needs 1 more win, some help. Chicago can help itself best by winning both its last 2 games. And then if Minnesota's going to have, they just need complete anarchy, which, some folks say we're working on that.
The committee has spoken, and the college football playoff is set. We will hear from who's in and who's left out on SportsCenter.